cranking my motor, revving my engine, chilling the AC till it's colder than a breeze in Alaska. Sunshine.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Gavin Williams.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. If he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he deals. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now, Matt Vierling. Here's a rocket out to left. Calls it in for the out. 2 away down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that
that ends the inning, so we take a break. It's the Tigers 0, Guardians coming back. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the 2nd inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh, and having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
Bottom of the 1st. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. This to center field. Settles under it. Pulls it in for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Williams back to work. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now, Colt Heath. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Righty delivers.
0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he's into second with nobody out.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Giorgella steps in. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. And the batter now, Jake Rogers. To third, Ramirez. Fires to second for one on the nailer. They get two. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Josh Naylor.
The first base.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talk to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
David Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Andres Jimenez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The Guardians trailing by 2, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Bounce to the right side. Under Urshela, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score, and they're down 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. Williams back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So up next, Kerry Carpenter. That's hard hit on the line. One down.
the center fielder,
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the DH, Andy Ibanez. Flied to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-zip.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Riley Green will hit next. That's a base hit. Run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Xavier Curry gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Pulls that one foul. Heath measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Gio Urshela, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in game 2. That's to third. A sliding stop to Jimenez. And it's a double play to end the inning. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now 7-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds. Cause they don't see the greatness till you show them you the man. They filling up the stand.
Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is number 10. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Vierling under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting it, the center fielder.
And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bo Naylor at the plate and takes high there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The Tigers up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Kwan in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air to left center. Green settles under it. That is the inning. Guardians lead one. They continue to trail 7-0. We're in the second game of this division series. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The wind and the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard. Javi Baez digs in right side. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Baez stands at second with no outs. Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 9-0, and that's a double.
Now, the seventh user.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Kwan makes the grab, one down. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one out to right. Thomas sizing this one up, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. Tigers 9, and the Guardians nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez signed a 5-year extension on opening day in 2022. What a great day that was. And Cleveland is still the only team Ramirez has ever played for in the majors. He was signed in 2009 out of the Dominican Republic.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Green settles under it, nabs it, and there's 2 down.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the fifth we go. Tigers 9 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, ready now for the fifth inning. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, the face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Martinez ranging back, pulls it in on the warning track.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, David Fry. The pitch. Foul ball.
You know, these Guardians being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base running.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
The second baseman, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Number 10, batting for the second time, and that's strike one. The Tigers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Tigers 9 and the Guardians nothing. Top of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Curry, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and that's out number 1 on a tough play. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Berg, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Ziggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's going to have to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. The batter now, Javier Baez. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Baez gone on the play. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 1 for 3. To the right side, Naylor. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers 9 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Angel Martinez. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that. Bo Naylor at the plate now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Will Vest.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and they're down 9-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. And the pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Tim Herron into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Zips it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the 3rd baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shin. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. Swung on, belted. Kwan going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the did. Foul ball there.
The belt and fires. Tapped in front of the plate. Underhanded to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it.
And we're back. And here is Lane Thomas.
The right field.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Green under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Naylor into box again. Takes a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. We go to the 8th at the plate. Colt Heath. The wind of the pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Jimenez tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now the first baseman, Gio Urshela. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hard hit left side. Ramirez sends it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 10 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, David Fry.
The designated hitter.
Best back to work. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Slice down the right side. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Joey Wentz.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
The 0-2. Out to center. Keith on the move. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball down the line. Green on the run. Can't get there. This one. Here in Cleveland, and now it's switch hitting third baseman. Shelby Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall. McKinstry calls it in, and there's one away.
Number 22.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Josh Naylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Miller, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Fry, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Tigers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Two down, nobody on. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
One of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, even it up at 1-1.
It's the champion's mentality. I'm talking do everything you can to go and get it. It's time to separate the boys and the men that want to win it. All the girls and the women that crush their competition.
Well, Siggy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
hug on the curb. And scrape the ground when I swing. Dodging potholes when I swerve. Repping some bows and it's true. Got a pebble in my groove. In the beat with the bumper. Cause the screw when I move. Elevated, modulated with adapter. Now the ride.